Okay, thanks so much. We're back here with Mike Kelly and my associate Shannon Jackson, and we would like to talk a little bit about the pros and the cons, what was before and after. I'm sorry, but what Mike has done for the last 40, 50 years on the air is a different situation what this woman does on the internet. That's two different deals to promote records. And so we have to get them together. The knowledge that he knows all the disc jockeys and the knowledge how she knows how to promote a product to the disc jockeys. And right now we have how many websites that we can put records on? Do you know? Or there's iTunes and
We have iTunes, Apple iTunes, Europe iTunes. We also put it on CD Baby, Verizon, VCast, numerous websites.
and let's see, so that when Michael has a client or wants to, some of our clients or whatever, then he can say, here's what we have to offer to these people who are watching this television show this time because they know that's what we're into the music industry and from the beginning to the end.
It's very important to understand that I do internet marketing. That means I handle all your marketing online. He does all the off the internet marketing by telephone, by mail, the stuff that has to be done in the background that we don't often realize. And we have to do it in a multiple effect to get it to work correctly.
Right. Mike, you worked all the major labels at one time. Tell me some, of course, she's knew me for 40, 50 years way back in New York.
Yeah, 78s.
That's right. And so it was all altogether different.
They had
When
buggies back then too,
Buggies.
horse and buggies.
I had
I
my
delivered Pony Express.
That's right. There you go. But on my million sellers were done by on 45 records, and we don't have that way to promote anymore. We have to go all the way around the board. Plus, we don't get paid for our records anymore. So this is what we're talking about.
You got paid?
yeah, because we get paid only nowadays. It just depends. I mean, it's very hard unless you're a major star. They know how to get the money. We don't. The independents are very hard to get the money. They think, by the way, that they can promote themselves. On Heine Schnickelfritz that come to me and say, well, they're going to get me on the internet. I says, who's going to punch up Heine Schnickelfritz? Nobody. So you have to tell people, look at Heine Schnickelfritz on the entertainernet.net or entertainer at Comcast.net or whatever.
His mother won't find it.
That's right. She couldn't. Says, where are you, Heine Schnickelfritz?
Right.
Anyway, so you're going to look up Alan Jackson. You're going to look up Bon Jovi and find out what he's doing, but not Schnickelfritz. So we have to tell the people how to get a hold of Schnickelfritz.
We have to do ingenious ways, and what we're talking about is ways that you search on Google, Yahoo, and MSN, the keywords that you type in. That's my job, making sure that I'm creative with my keywords and everything so people can find you. Even if they don't know who you are, maybe they're looking for someone on your order.
That's right.
And then if you have your own web page, you could hook the links up, and you click on the one and just press a click, and it'll swing to all the others. And it's just neat how you can interlink the whole thing, and also get some downloads and bytes on the MP3 bytes. And there's so many various new ways, and they're getting more and more newer and newer. They're getting scarier.
Can't keep up with it. It moves so fast from when I started on 78 records to what we do now, and of course we sold 78s more than one because it would wear out.
Yeah.
Or broke a 78, they had to go buy another one. And you couldn't copy them, by the way. There's no tape recorders when I first had my sellers. They couldn't record it or nothing. It was not available. Nowadays, they download it, stick it, you don't even pay. You don't get paid.
Hey, they still sell your album on eBay. If you
Yeah,
search
yes, she
Cliff
just
Ayers
gave me-
on eBay, you can find them.
Yeah, she'd give me a check today from stuff that I'm selling on eBay. However, and a lot of times she'll handle the paperwork from eBay because we're not around to do it. So the checks go to her, and then she takes out most of her money, and then we get a little bit. But that's all right. We're happy as long as there's somebody listening to us. You hear that, Red? Okay. So, but now, of course, again,
And MySpace, by the way, is invaluable too. That's very popular if you're an artist nowadays, you need to have your own website and be on MySpace too, and you can interlink them together, and that's what we call networking
Yeah.
on the internet.
We have, like, we've been doing these type of records for, almost 8, 9 years now, where we put 20 or 22 products on one record. Because when you send it to a station, they'll play that because we have gospel, pop, rock, every type of record on this same disc, so that when they go to lunch, they can put this on and it'll play for an hour, like they're sitting there and changing records, and they come back and it's still playing. So, but the thing is, I just came back from Europe a month ago, and we took this over, and we had it sent over before I went to Europe, and then we got there. The number one on here was being played a lot by Red Schaefer, and so we're going to have to maybe put a single out on this over in Europe, but at least we have it. He's got it on TV right now, probably for European airplay, and so we are doing now for the East, for the Japan and China, and South America, special discs for those countries. But it'll be all done on one deal. When we make a deal with one of our artists, it'll be on all these things, on the internet, through Mike's promotion, through Shannon's promotion, through our promotion on CD compilations. And so it takes a lot nowadays to get mentioned. And if you're not going to make money on the deal, at least like Cowboy back there, Cowboy gets a lot of hits because he had a wonderful song called Straight Back to You, all about George Strait, and they punched it up, but we got a little trouble because you have to get the right mechanical license to use certain published songs. We didn't know that because the party was gone for 16 years, and all of a sudden they popped up because he was on the internet. So we had to pay that deal. But the thing is,
it's impossible to say that you have one person promoting you. It's multiple. It takes a group of people to do it. Not one person is capable of doing all your marketing and PR that you need to be successful in the music business.
That's true. You know, the reason you see this behind me here, those are my newspaper front pages. I had my newspaper for 30 years, the Music City Entertainer News, and I had on the back of my paper was a chart, and we put all the independent people on our chart with the major artists, so it became a powerful paper. And but we discontinued it because papers don't sell nowadays.
It's online now.
Yeah.
The MusicCityEntertainerNews.com, by
Yeah.
the way. We keep it solely online.
Right. So it's just like I say, that's how we got the name of The Entertainer. We copyrighted it years ago. Every time it says entertainment. But I said, no, we're going to make entertainer because they don't use that. So we copyrighted that years ago. So, Michael, anything you got to say?
Yeah, well, basically, this is the most innovative thing that we had to do as independents because the majors were dominating so much and it cost so much money. It went from 10,000 to 50,000 or 100,000 to 300,000
500,000
just to record and release singles.
The
And
guy
that was
just-
just the singles.
Yeah, the guy right now appearing in town, Clay Walker, they
Right.
spent $500,000.
So they
promoting
found out
him.
there's safety in numbers by uniting, and it cuts everybody's price down. It makes it less money for any one of you to be involved in the project, and it's like everybody chipping in for a party.
That's right. That's why
it's
when
the
they-
same kind of
That's right. That's why you have a CD
You have a
compilation.
CD
Because
compilation.
there are 20
and
people
it
into
cuts the
this,
cost.
and it cuts the
Right.
cost between
And
20
then you
people.
could ship, mail, do this, do that, and everybody gets an equal shot out there.
That's right.
And if you want to do extra, you can get on your own lines or get with her, and she'll
set it
line
up.
in. And the whole thing is you got to have something out. One time I said, I'll never forget this. I'm walking down Broadway. I was a kid singer, and I had a song on tape. I said, I know it's a hit. That guy said, well, it ain't a hit if it's in your briefcase. It ain't going nowhere. And he was so right.
Yeah.
You have to get them out.
That's right.
Somehow you got to get them
Right.
out.
How do we get a hold of us? This is on television. How do they get a hold of us?
Well, you can look up our website any day of the week, 24/7, entertainernet.net. All the information will be found on there. You can call us any day at area code 615-361-7902.
Okay, that's good. I think we're going to wipe it up, or wrap it up. What do you-
Boy, I'm leaving that alone.
Okay, so we'll see you again next week on a lot of these same TV stations. This is Cliff Ayers saying bye-bye, and Mike, Kelly,
Everyone, thank you very much. Thanks for coming, and we hope to see you next year again.
and my
Have
partner.
a great day.
Okay, Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, that's it. Thank you.